Bro, you gotta stop living on autopilot. You gotta stop choosing your short-term pleasures, desires, and urges over your purpose, power, and purity every single day, bro. When are you gonna wake up and start moving towards the best version of yourself? When are you gonna start waking up and moving towards your purpose and potential and the person God created you to be? See, I don't know what it is why you're still living on autopilot. I don't know if it's because it's your comfort, because you're comfortable, or it's your fears. But both of those things you have to get rid of, bro. You got to get rid of the comfortability. You got to get rid of the fears, bro. You got to understand that in the uncomfortable is where pain lies, and purpose lives in pain. You have to go through the pain to find your purpose, to move towards your purpose. Stop waiting for the right moment or the perfect or the right opportunity or somebody else to save you, bro. You have to take responsibility over your life. If it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to you. You have to take full responsibility over your life and over your results and outcomes of your reality. You have to let go of those fears. You got to understand that the fear of losing your money, the fear of what other people think of you, the fear of failure itself is all holding you back from moving towards the best version of yourself. Nobody cares what you are doing, bro. Everybody's too focused on themselves, first of all. Second of all, if you live your one life worrying about everybody's opinions rather than being the person you were created to be, you're never going to be the person you were created to be. And money, it comes back, bro. You gotta lose money to make money. You know what I'm saying? You have to spend money to make money. You see, the rich spend money for time in return, and the poor spend time for money in return. So if you want to make an abundant amount of money and have true freedom, true financial freedom, stop being scared of losing your money. Because yeah, you're gonna lose your money a couple times. You're going to fail a couple times, but after enough failures, because every failure brings you one step closer to your purpose and potential, the person God created you to be, you will succeed. Every failure brings the equivalent seed of success. You will succeed. It's inevitable. Every time you fail, you learn. Every time you learn, you can make your next move better. You can adapt, and then you could succeed. Stop being scared, bro. You have to be able to grab your fears and throw them out the fucking window, bro. Unless you don't want to be the person you were created to be, unless you want to live in regret, self-doubt, limitations, and with your inhibitions your whole entire life, not living at peace with your mind, not living in harmony with your thoughts. Jim Rohn once said, happiness is contained in who you become and not in what you do. So you can live in your comfort zone for as long as you possibly want, but you're never going to be truly fulfilled. You're never going to be truly happy, and you're never going to be truly at peace of mind and harmony with your mind and thoughts. Because that is only contained in who you become. You can only achieve peace of mind and harmony with your mind and thoughts through fulfillment, through becoming the best version of yourself, through becoming the person God created you to be. See, the reason why I make these videos is so I can liberate you guys, and so I can show you guys that becoming successful and becoming the best version of yourself isn't that hard, bro. It's simply little inputs every single day until the output inevitably comes, because it will come if you constantly align yourself with that goal, with the person you were created to be. Albert Einstein said it best: vibrationally align yourself with the things that you want, and you cannot help but get them. You cannot help but get them. You will obtain them eventually, with a matter of time. You see, if you got all the things you possibly wanted, just a snap of your fingers, it wouldn't even be worth it, bro. You wouldn't want it. There's a reason why it's hard to get those things. There's a reason. God made it that way intentionally, deliberately. Because anything good, anything worthwhile is not easy. But that's the best part, knowing that it's not easy. Knowing that it takes the grind to obtain it. That's a good feeling when you know that you spent all those years, all that hard work, just for that thing, just for that output to come. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, bro. Right now is the perfect moment. Just start, bro. Just start. Ask yourself, if you can do something for the rest of your life without not needing to get paid for it, what would it be? What would it be? Because you will find that is what you love. That is your passion. That is your purpose. And in today's age, you can turn what you love to do, your passion, and your purpose, into a career, into an income. You become perfect when you start. You see, everybody waits for the perfect moment to start, but starting is the perfect moment. When you start, you become perfect over time. You don't just start and then you're perfect. No, you put in enough persistence and consistency until you become perfect. Another thing you guys gotta stop thinking is that you need an enormous and abundant amount of intelligence or intellect or IQ to become successful, to become the best version of yourself, which is not true at all. It's simply a burning desire. It's simply the will to never give up. It's simply putting in the inputs every single day until the output inevitably comes. You see, a focused fool will always be a distracted genius. Meaning all it takes to succeed is to be constantly focused, constantly working on your inputs, constantly working on your purpose and potential and aligning yourself with that. Because when you're constantly aligned, again, it's inevitable for you not to obtain it.